Well, hello, boys and girls out there in YouTube land. This is Clay of Major Disappointment Models, and I'm hoping that you had a great 4th of July yesterday. Well, on the 3rd of July, I received a package that I ordered from a friend of mine, Mike, at NY 3D Creations. And I believe he's on the web and on Facebook. But it's something I wanted to dip my feet into with a bunch of groups, a bunch of guys in a group, and a lot of you guys know him. It's Red Dragon, Steve from SMKR, Mike is in there, better known as Hobby Mike, Jerry Fade of You Just Paint It, and a bunch of other guys. And they really got into resin figures. And these guys were great modelers in the styrene field, and they have since grown into great figure painters. It's unbelievable the skills some of these guys have.
He represents the 25th Infantry Division.
And we, on Friday nights, we get together and we kind of pick on each other. But Steven, for once, he just shocked us with one of the busts that they all did. They did it together as a group, and we were just amazed where he's been hiding all these skills. So I ordered something from Mike, NY 3D Creations, and I'll have a link to his Facebook and website and stuff like that, so you guys can order it too if you like. But I have a copy of the movie The Wizards, and or Wizards, I think it's called. And it's an old animated movie, you know, sci-fi type thing. And I remember seeing it as a kid when I was in high school, late at night on, it was either Friday or Saturday night. They had this thing called the Midnight Special, and they played these movies that were just unbelievable. You know, they had that, and then they also had heavy metal. There was a bunch of other ones. I'm not sure, but I think the Twilight Zone, the movie, also premiered on that, but I don't remember. It's such a long time ago and I'm old. So I got the box. I opened it yesterday, but I didn't take the pieces out. And you can see it's just packed to the hilt. You know, everything's well protected. So the only piece I open up, take a look at it, is the body of, and I don't know what you would call this creature, that Necron 99, better known as Peace, is riding. And it's a big piece. I bought the big one because I'm not very skilled, and the bigger it is, the easier it is for me to handle. So this is a beautiful, beautiful resin. It's just nice and smooth. It's a little sticky, so I probably got to clean it and let it dry for a few days. There's a little bit of lines on here, but it's not much. I mean, this is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So what I have to do now is I have to go back and look at my friend Gilbert, or better known as the Red Dragon, his YouTube videos on cleaning and prepping and getting ready to do all this work on this piece, especially dealing with resin. I have no experience with resin, and I thought I'd just dip my toes into it, see what it's like. So I'm gonna, forgive me for not doing this earlier. And yeah, I can cut myself bad because I'm using an old dull X-Acto knife that I use for scraping. Okay, as you can see, these are some more. These are the feet for the animal. Let me see. probably gonna have to do a little sanding and stuff, but it's just like a regular model. Oh, that's gonna be a big kit. And he's got the pegs here because it goes into the base. And here looks like some mushrooms that are supposed to go on the base. Oh, and some skulls. That's really neat. So try not to booger these all up. And I, again, I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I'm a very slow builder and everything, but I'm going to try to at least start playing with a little bit of resin because it looks fun. Seeing what these guys are doing, I'm going, man, I should get into that. I should probably have dumped all this out at one time. There's the feet. And Mike, I don't know how you pack these, man. They're packed so well I can't get them back in the way you did it. Oh, okay, so that's Piece's body, his lower torso, I should say. And I guess he sits something like this. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that. Oh, there's the head. Oh, look at that. With his mane and everything. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And he's got in his cardboard sleeve because you can see where that stuff's going to be very, very fragile. So I have to be very, very careful when I'm painting and sanding and whatnot that I don't booger it all up with my big fat fingers. Yeah, what's in this one? Again, sounds like a very fragile piece, so you don't want to be rattling it around too much. Oh, there's the head of Piece. And just look at the quality, because it's not poured resin. There's no like air bubbles and stuff. It's really nice. Oh, and there's his arms and his weapon. Alright, and then my buddy Mike said he put some extras in here. I should probably move this other stuff out of the way. And I'll protect it so I don't booger it all up. I'm just going to keep it back in its box. It's the safest place for it. Oh. There's the head. There's some girl. I don't know which one it is. I know Mike told me what it was, and I'm just like, that must be her base. I can't put it on yet. He's back heavy. Let's see how it changes if I put the head on. I think it's still going to be back heavy. Dude, that's nice. That is nice. Well, thanks, Mike. I'll tell you thank you tonight in person, so. So that's going to be my foray into the resin kit. And oh, the last thing on the bottom I forgot to pull out. For a piece, this is the base. So I think probably what I'm going to do is I'll start playing with the base first to give me some kind of feel for working with resin. And I know there's a lot of safety precautions you have to take, like you can't be breathing the dust and all the other kind of stuff because it's really bad for you. But I'm from the generation when I worked in tire shops and we were doing brake jobs, we just shake the drums out on the ground in front of us and blow it with an air hose. So who knows how much damage I did to myself breathing all that asbestos. But again, thanks to Mike at NY3D Creations. And I can't wait to get started on these. Need to finish some other projects first. I keep telling myself that and still haven't finished anything. So that's all I have, guys and girls. We'll talk to you later.